What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode number 57. So with this one, I figured I'd just start it out with me doing my Abbey Demon task instead of just sitting at the bank talking. But recap from the last video, I did manage to get myself to 99 attacks. It's awesome to get another one down. So starting to train defense now, I think I'm going to set the goals for this video maybe to 98 Slayer and I'll say 97 or 98 defense. I don't expect myself to get 99 this video. I'm probably about 2 weeks off right now, and I do upload these every week, so it'll probably come for the next video. Also, might take a little break from Slayer sometime later in the video just to skill hop a little bit to change it up. Hey, there's a Colt necklace number 3. Also, I can show you guys my KC after this kill's over. So we are at 1,700 kills. So we're about on the drop rate with these. This is a pretty nice task for magic XP, but it's a pain in the ass having to run around and get all these things. I think Umea actually got a cannon and made cannonballs for these. I know it's a lot easier, but I just can't be asked making cannonballs. So this may look like it's the same Smoke Devil task. It's actually not. I got another task and I got this one after it. But there's another occult, so there's the 4th one. I'm still yet to get 2 of these on a task. On my last Ironman, I actually got 3 of them on one task, which was ridiculous. If I keep getting magic tasks like this, I fear that I'm not going to get 99 defense actually getting to 99 Slayer. First, I was worrying I wasn't going to get 99 magic, but it's getting to the point where I'm going to have to stop barraging next. It's probably better to melee them anyway since you get a bunch of supplies and the seeds are really nice for them. I'm not going to do that quite yet. I'll see where I'm at 98 Slayer. So just a pretty cool milestone. Here's 10 mil magic XP. I know I mentioned last clip that I'm getting a ton of magic tasks, and they're still coming. I haven't had a melee one for a while now. I'd actually be pretty surprised if I managed to get 97 magic before I got another defense level, but it could happen. So now my luck completely changed, and all I'm getting is melee tasks. I've gained about 700k, as you guys will see on the counter, defense XP without getting a magic task. But there is 95 defense, not 123 combat yet, but that should come from the next level. Also, that casual roast going on at the bottom of the clan chat. I don't even say anything, and people just roast me for no reason, dude. It's been a pretty long time since that last update when I got my defense level. I'm actually up to 900k magic XP gain now. I believe I was at 300k when I showed you guys it next. So I'm 87k away from getting to 97 magic now, and I just got another occult as well. I also got another dragon med drop. I think that's 5 or 6 total now. I haven't really been showing those to you guys since they're not really that big of a drop. They're just another RDT one. So I think I have 6 of those now, 1 spear, and I think like 6 shield left halves. So I'm getting pretty lucky on RDT across this. Although I think Foe or Paul has like 10 D spears or something ridiculous like that on his hardcore. Right after I finished the Smoke Devil task, I got a Dust Devil task, so some more magic XP, and of course that means 97 magic. So this is going to be really random to talk about, but I don't think I've showed you guys how many superiors I've actually killed total. I think I'm on like 180, and I still do not have a heart. So it's looking like we're not going to end up getting that. I'm not doing Zora, so it's not really that important. The only thing I'd really be using it for is Barrows. But it still sucks to go so dry. I know a lot of people on Hardcore got really lucky on getting that. Here we find ourselves back at Abyssal Demons again. I've killed over 10,000 of these total now, but there is another whip. Once again, I don't know how many of these I have. I've lost count by now. Also 6k away from 96 defense and about 150k away from getting to 98 Slayer. So you guys might notice that I'm actually using my arc light now. I was telling you guys before that I did want to save all of those charges for Zammy in the future. But I have a full arc light, I have like 40 totems and like 80 shards or something, so using this at Abbey Demons for the rest of Slayer won't really make that big a deal. I don't plan to do Sire either, so I probably have more charges than I'll ever need. And about 1 minute later, we get another shield left half. You can see in the chat, this is right after the whip. I don't know how many of these I have. I mentioned before, I think I have 6, so this might be 7. I might be wrong on this, but I have a lot of them. But I guess I'll see you guys once again in like 2 more minutes when I get a defense level. 96 defense, 123 combat. I will get to 124, actually finishing off melee. The last 2 will come from prayer. I did want to take this time to talk about what I plan to do a little bit later. So in the beginning of the video I mentioned I did want to try to do some other skills. So once I hit 98, what I'm actually going to be doing is trying to get my herb up. I want to get to 77 for staminas because after Slayer I do want to use all of my gold ore at Blast Furnace to get some smithing levels. And doing that without staminas is pretty shitty. I don't know if I have 77 banked in just herbs. I think I have maybe like 84 or 85 herb banked right now in seeds if I farm them all. So once I hit 98, I'm going to be trying to go for 77 to get staminas. We are 155k off of that though, so it should come sometime today. Here we go, guys. 98 Slayer, 1 more level left to go until we can finally branch out and start doing some other stuff. I know I've been doing this for like a month and a half now, and you guys are probably tired of it by now. I have been getting a lot of melee tasks. I haven't really had any magic tasks, so I am getting close to 97 defense now also. I'm actually going to go and collect my kingdom now because it's been about 2 weeks, I think, since I collected it last, and I do want to try to get as many herbs as I can when I go for this herb level. If you guys recall from the last time I collected this, I screwed up and I had like 400k in my coffer because I forgot and time went too fast. fast. Well, it happened again. I thought it's been like 5 or 6 days, and it turns out it's been like 12 or something, so I didn't have much coins in the coffer, but I did get a decent amount of herbs. I need to try to pay more attention to this. But I'm gonna get all my herbs lined up in my bank, and I'll see you guys back in a little bit. So here is all of the herbs I've collected. The majority of these are from Abby spec tasks. I think I've killed total of around 6 to 7k of those so far, so I have over 1,000 Harlanders is the majority. But I do have some pretty good herbs. I do have 930 Taramans. I don't know if I'm going to be using those right now because getting the ashes as a secondary for those are kind of a pain in the ass. And I'd rather just farm Aventos or Cadentines or something. As mentioned before, I'm not sure if this is going to get me to 77. It'll probably be around 75 or 76. But even if I don't get that, I do want to do some herb right now so it's easier on me once I finish Slayer. Also, this is what the seeds are looking like. Almost 700 Toad Flax, over 400 Irrits. So I have a decent amount of seeds here as well I need to farm. All these will be farmed when I am doing 99 fishing. So I'm going to start cleaning these. I am going to get 71 herb from cleaning these since I'm pretty close to a level right now. So far I've gained a total of 17k Herblore XP just from cleaning these. But there is 71 herb. Almost done cleaning the Aventos. I have fully cleaned the Harlanders and the Taramans, so I should be able to get a pretty decent amount more XP. I'm hoping maybe around 40k from cleaning the rest of these. Finished cleaning all of the herbs. This took a little bit longer than I would have wanted it to. I kind of burned out and played Counter-Strike for a little bit because I was getting tired of clicking and cleaning these. But I got 41k from cleaning these, so that's actually almost like a full herb level at my level, so that's pretty crazy. But I did line up in my bank all of the herbs I have cleaned, and underneath of them all of the secondaries, so I already have all the stuff for the Corms and the Cadentines, since I got all of those drops from Slayer. Also, you will notice in here I do have 633 super energies already, so if you combine those with the 730 Aventos I have in the future, that's going to be about 1,300 stamina potions. Of course, that's 3 doses. It's going to be a little bit less when they're made into 4 doses. The only one that's going to be a pain in the ass to get are actually the Dwarf Weeds, and I need 72 to actually put those into unfinished potions, so I'll probably be doing those last. I'm more than likely going to be alching my Myth Plate bodies, and if I need more alks, I'll start alching all of the rune drops I got from Slayer. I'm actually just going to be telegrabbing those north of Falador. I'm not going to show you guys much from this. I might show myself collecting some of these and do some updates, but I'll more than likely just be back when I'm gaining the herb levels. What I actually decided to do was show you guys this method of collecting these wines to make ranging potions. I did do this on my other Ironman series, but at the time I think I only had around 3k subs, so unless you guys have gone back and watched that series, you probably don't know about this. So what you're going to be doing is hopping through 3 worlds. It's kind of like the same as buying grapes. You're going to hop through the worlds 14 times, and then you're going to sit in one world for 5 minutes and wait until the world hop is over. Now, this does work better if you can use the 2k total worlds and the 1750 total world because there is a ton of bots here. Luckily for me, when I started doing this, there actually wasn't any in the 3 worlds I was using. But once you do hop those worlds, basically what you're going to do is sit in a single world and you're going to be alching something. I'm alching my Myth Plate bodies. And you're just going to be telegrabbing the wines as they come up. Also, getting a looting bag here is really nice. I'll show you guys what I do with the looting bag once my inventory is full. Also, I do use lava runes because they work as fire runes. I'm using a air staff for the telegrabs. Once your inventory is full of wines, all you have to do is run a little bit north, and you'll see that's actually the entrance to the wilderness. All you have to do is hop over, run a little bit north, and you can actually use your wines on your looting bag, so this makes your trips a little bit longer. You're going to have to run up here twice, though, between trips, because obviously you have a bunch of stuff in your inventory, so it won't completely fill your looting bag. I'm definitely going to need more alks from this, though, and the Myth Plate bodies are not going to be enough, so I'll probably have to resort to starting to alk all the rune items I've been collecting. But hopefully people don't start coming here and crashing me, because doing one world is pretty damn slow. So that is the end of the Myth Plate bodies. I have a total of 161 wines collected. I'm actually starting to get crashed by people just camping there, so I've been having to use one world. I'll more than likely not go with the total 500. I'll probably stop at around 300 wines collected, but I also did get myself to 72 herbs since I need that to make the ranging potions. Since I'm going to be alking all of my rune items, I was kind of trying to save this till 99 Slayer, but this is what it looks like right now. I have a ton of them. These are going to be alking for a lot of GP. But first I'm going to start by alking the rune square shields. I'll probably have to go and alk maybe the rune full helms as well. But depending on how annoying this gets camping one world, I'll see you guys back and we can see how many wines I managed to get. Alright, so I gave up at almost 300 wines. I told you guys that's how many I'd be collecting, so I pushed myself just to get that since I did need some more cash. But I did get 15 mil total from alking just collecting these wines, and that is only from alking the rune square shields and the rune full helms. I still have a ton of stuff to alk in here, so it's going to be a pretty big cash stack once I finish Slayer. So this is what my herb tab looks like now. All the secondaries and everything are in here. I'm going to start doing this now. Hopefully we can get a pretty decent level from this. I'm only going to be doing one update once I finish making all of these potions, so I'll see you guys then. So here we are with the final update on my herb. I did get to 75. I actually forgot to record. I was talking and everything, and I realized my recorder wasn't going, so I missed showing you guys that level. I have about 100 something Aventos left, so I definitely won't get to 76. It sucks I wasn't able to get to 77 for the staminas, but at least I got myself closer to that for when I finish Slayer. It won't take as long to get. But from doing this, I've gotten a lot of potions. Of course, I do have my Teramens left, which I said I did not want to use yet. Also, still have a pretty decent amount of secondaries left over for the Corms and the Cadentine, so I'll probably be farming those first. So that is going to do it for this video, guys. You will see my stats on screen per the usual. Still rank 20 overall on total level, but that will be going up very soon once I finish Slayer. Also, still 9th on time to max. I did get passed by El Maju. He's going pretty hard. I think he has like 70-something hours played this week, but I am getting close to passing Oh Dang, so I should be able to get that maybe even today. Also, before I end this video, I wanted to talk about somebody on Twitch. This guy named Ivan, he actually just started streaming, and he did a 105-hour RuneScape live stream, and he only had like 90 to 100 viewers during it. So for doing something like that and beating a record, that's actually the record for most hours streamed on RuneScape right now. I think he deserves a lot more than what he has right now, so I'll leave a link to his channel at the top of the description if you guys want to go and check him out. But other than that, guys, I hope you did enjoy this video. Hopefully Slayer will be done soon and I can start posting videos a little bit more frequently. I do not like posting these once per week, but it's very, very hard to make them longer than like 3 or 4 minutes. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video with hopefully 99 Slayer.